everybody, and so I thought I'd give you a quick update on the back garden. So I've rescued some old potatoes that are sprouting, so I'm going to plant these in this strip. I'm not sure where yet. My purple sprouting has done me proud this year. I've still got quite a bit left over. I mean, they're a bit small now, but they're still usable. And actually quite nice if you're in the garden, you're feeling a bit peckish, you know, you just pick off a sprig and eat that. It's quite nice actually. Now, I can't remember if I did mention in my previous video yesterday, but about propagating a new blackberry bush. Anyway, so I noticed this, where is it? Yeah. This leader, or whatever you want to call it, was lying on the ground, and there were a couple of little roots coming off the end where it was touching the ground. So what I did, I buried it in the soil, and this is the result. I did this last year. This is the result. So this is the new blackberry bush to go down the allotment, which I shall take down now, and then that will be to replace the one that's down there. So, and as you can see now, I've cleaned this patch up, ready for, well, I've brought some canes back from the allotment. So I'm going to put my French beans there, because it's a bit more sheltered up here, and I can do the watering more easily. So it'll be a bit warmer, because obviously as the sun goes round it'll warm the wall up, and the wall will act as a storage heater. And that will keep the French beans, which tend to be a bit more susceptible to the colder wind. So hopefully I get a good crop this year. Yeah. So all I need to do is to need to retrain all this, put some more wire up somewhere, and retrain this up here. Yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky, but anyway. So that's all clear now, so I'm just going to pop down the plot just to get some more wire and some string to tape these canes. Right, see you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay, well, welcome back everybody. Yet another update. So the past couple of days I've been Dutch hoed this area, and I've raked all the material off the top now, so my asparagus are starting to come. You probably can't see from this distance, but they are starting to sprout up. So I've got, and then I thought, right, I know what I'll do. I'll dig a couple of trenches where this will be where the beans are going to go in. So I've dug a couple of trenches to get rid of the waste, rather than put it in my compost heap. So I'll just top these up and then fill those up, cover them over later. Anyway, so the whole purpose of coming over here was to transplant my propagated cultivated blackberry, which is here. So the previous one was here, and you can see the roots, or the remains, I don't know if you can see it, the remains of the plant there. It didn't thrive for whatever reason, so I'm going to give it another go, see if I can, this will work. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because I can always propagate another one. But yeah, if this would be great if this one takes. Not quite sure if it was because I lack of watering, but who knows. So that's going to go in there shortly. I won't show you the process. All I'm going to do is dig a hole, plant it, water it in, and that's it. Now obviously this taberry has taken over its spot as far as trailing concerned. So all I'm going to do is, because that won't catch up with this now this year, I don't think anyway, I'll I'll obviously leave this, and then next year I shall, as this grows, I shall trail it up and around this way more rather than that way. But that's okay. Right. Okay, so I'll show you in a bit the finished. I shall see you shortly with the finished product. Bye for now. Okay, everybody. So that's the blackberry transplanted. Now then, obviously, I'll get my son to come over and, if the weather stays dry like it is now, keep it well watered. I mean, it should be alright, because these bark chippings have, it's only like an inch deep, isn't it? Hardly anything, but it was surprisingly moist underneath. And I was wondering if the bark chips were quite fresh when I put them down originally. I'm wondering if that poisoned the original plant. It's a thought, but obviously I couldn't swear to it. Anyway, let's see if that works. Right, back to the ladybird. There, some sort. I don't know what variety that is. Can you see? 3 spot? No, 4 spot. Yeah, whatever. Perhaps I'll research that when I get back. Right, back to the back garden now then. See you in a bit. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Living in Dolce Vita. Back at the ranch, as they say. So what I've done, I've trimmed back a shoot off that one because it was coming out this way. So what I've done is I've just tied them up to the wall, to the wire. Hopefully I get some fruit off it this year. I'm hoping next year that as it's growing, well, it'll start growing this year of course, but to train them up the wires more evenly. I just let it go this year, unfortunately, or last year. So that's, I trimmed that up, tied my bean poles to the wall. So I'll be planting some French bean plants when I get them, when I propagate them. So I've just got 3 odd Desiree spuds that were left over from my stored potatoes. So I'm out of potatoes altogether now. So I've dug a small trench, and I'm just gonna put some sulphate of ammonia. I'm sure there's a required so many ounces per whatever. So I'm just going to cover it a little bit. I'm not sure whether it'll burn the plant. It should be alright. I don't know what I'm going to do. One in the middle. Oh, I'll break and get rid of that one. See. Oh, yeah, I'll be alright. Yeah, it's not quite the right space. I mean, probably 2 would have been enough. I've got plenty down the allotment. I'm just going to put some stuff in this bed just to tie me over. I should have put some first and second earlies in, really, because and then right before I fill that in, let's put a marker on there. Have I got a marker? Yeah, that'll do. Until it grows through. By which time, yeah. So right, that'll do it. Once it's grown through, I know what it is. Trying to do this one-handed is difficult, as you see. I'm just going to rake that level in. So I'll just rake that level. And I think I shall put a bit. Get rid of that. Once that's level. I shall put a bit more sulphate of ammonia. There we are. And that will, when it rains, it'll wash in. And then as the shoots from the potato come up, I'll earth it up. And that should be fine. Right. So a little bit of sprouting broccoli just to eat. Okay everybody, so hopefully that's it now for the next few weeks. Hopefully up to speed with everything. I'll just show you this bed here. So I believe this is sage. My wife was the herb expert. I think this is sage. So I chopped this well back, left a bit, and I planted an asparagus crown in here, and lo and behold, it's growing. So I'm well pleased with that. I thought it had failed, but there we are. This is what I call a Welsh onion. So you dig them up. It's like spring onions. Dig them up. Use them like spring onions, and then put them back. Oh, and obviously these are chives. This is going to need a bit of weeding as well, but I don't have to worry about that. So I've got 3 varieties of mint, and found some. I think this is oregano. Found a little bit when I was cleaning out the bed across the way. I found a little bit growing, and I thought, well, I'll stick it in there. Ready for my pizzas when I do the barbecue. Anyway, so I'll do for now, and I'll see you in a few weeks' time. Bye for now.